Live from the student broadcast team at Erie High School. Provided for free by all of our sponsors. You're watching a production of the Erie Tiger Network.
Hello and welcome into the Erie Tiger Network. Brandon Bird, Grayson Blaylock here with you. Nathan Hahn will be our cameraman here this evening as we have a 4A boys Tri-Valley matchup here tonight. And if you look at the Tri-Valley standings coming into tonight, what you would find is that Windsor on top at 10-2. Erie will get a crack at them on Friday. Holy Family and Meade tied at 9-3. Then Roosevelt at 7-5. Erie, who has beaten Roosevelt twice, at 6-6. Berthoud 5-7. This Skyline team is sitting there at 2-10. They're 7-13 on the season. And Frederick 0-12, 1-20 overall on the season. And so for Erie, an important night to solidify their standings in the playoffs. We believe they're probably already in. Tough to drop back that many spots, but more than anything, we just double-checked the RPI. If the playoffs were tonight, Erie would be heading down to Pueblo East. So Erie, they win tonight. They beat Windsor, a chance to maybe host a playoff game as well. Some of the teams that Erie might face, there's about 10 teams or so. Battle Mountain, Pueblo County, Fort Morgan, Pueblo East, Mountain View, Thompson Valley, Sierra, Discovery Canyon, Pueblo Central, Greeley Central, Stanley Lake. We're going to pause for the national anthem here for just a moment. Back in here. By the way, tonight's starting lineup for the Erie Tigers. A bunch of seniors in the mix, and I think there may have been a late, well, nope, there is just one small wrinkle. Ethan Tyson will start, Jaden Lucero, Luke Loy, and Jeffrey Farino, the starters tonight, as well as one more. Caleb Humble starting tonight for the Tigers. His first career start in a Tiger uniform, and he'll get a decent chunk of minutes here at the beginning as they hope to, I think, drop a play for him. I'm guessing we'll see a play drawn up for him, try and get him on the stat sheet here for the Tigers. Tigers 11-10 overall here under Coach Moline in his third year. And man, what a journey it's been the last 3 years. Coach Moline came in his first year, and it was rough for him. Only a couple wins that season. They rebounded in a big way last year, made the playoffs, and lost to Thomas Jefferson, and they're looking to continue to build each and every year. And I think Erie hoping this year for a playoff victory. And you can see the starters down there for Erie. And Tyson, Lucero, Loy, Humble, and Farino. For the Tigers, 14.4 points per game for Jeffrey Farino. He missed that Frederick game. Jaden Lucero, 13.4. Luke Loy, 11.8. So 3 starters in double digits. Ethan Tyson, 8.4. And then you never know who's going to have a big night. We've seen Jordan DeWin have some big nights. Alex Mathis, Ty Larson, Cody Yop. So never really know. But Caleb Humble getting the start, as we mentioned. He has 3 points this season in his 5 games that he's appeared in. So a fun night for that senior. As we're still getting ready to get started here, man. I tell you what, it is 7:45. We are, or close to 7:45. We're almost 45 minutes behind the scheduled start time in this one. They did both the girls and boys senior night celebrations between the 2 games, and the JV game ran late. So it's just taken a little bit extra time. But Grayson, I know you've been pouring over the RPI. I'm feeling pretty good about Erie being in the playoffs. Of course, that's not too tough here in 4A ranks considering how many teams, but tonight more than anything about playoff positioning.
You're right, playoff positioning is a really big deal. Erie's currently 35th out of the 48 teams that are going to make the playoffs. And how it works in high school basketball for 4A is the top 16 have a bye, and 17 through 32 host. So if Erie could win tonight, I know you said this earlier, and then they'd absolutely need to win tonight, and then beat Windsor on Friday, then you're looking at a possible home playoff game, which would be a first for Coach Moline. Last year you said they went on the road, Thomas Jefferson, and lost. And that would be huge for this team.
All right, well, we are finally ready to get started here. For Skyline, Connor Smith, he'll start and get the jump. Ben Lopez is one of your starting guards. Parker Monticello starting for this team. Camilio Martinez. And Braden Blick. How about just about 5 of the first 6 digits starting here? It's no number 2, I guess. So Skyline will start with a 3 ball, but that's waved off. Then a shove away from the ball, and I believe they're going to call that one on Connor Smith. And that's his first, team first.
And I think we'll see number 2 for Skyline later tonight. You can see through their shooting shirts, there is a number 2 on the bench for them. But like Erie, well, with the exception of Ethan Tyson, they're going 5 seniors tonight, as it's their senior night, as we've mentioned a few times.
Farino up top. Lucero fires the 3, and he bangs it home. And Jaden Lucero on top here, or puts the Tigers on top, 3-0. That's a good way to start the game. Now bringing it up the floor is Blick. Right side for Lopez, trying to feed down low to the big fella Connor Smith. Good ball movement here for Skyline. 3 from the corner, that's off the mark. And Smith will call over the back, and that is 2 fouls for Connor Smith here in the first minute and 2 seconds, and he's gonna have to come out of the game. And checking in for him is Austin Robinson, a 6'6" sophomore.
And he was hurt the last time these 2 teams played, so it'll be interesting to see how Erie deals with his size on the inside.
Pass down low to Farino, and that one is punched away.
I believe that was Robinson there.
Oh, Tyson looking into Loy, kicks right out. Lucero gave up the open look. Now Tyson again down to Loy. Loy tried to power dribble in. Out to Farino. Coach Moline said his stroke is starting to look better here for the Tigers. Cross to Tyson. Humble tried to penetrate in the gap. Zone defense here. Tyson the head fake. Now he'll pull up from deep, and he hits it. Two-pointer, just about a foot inside the arc, but a good start here for the Tigers. And now lead it 5-0. Blick with the left-hand dribble, guarded by Tyson. Into the corner, 3-ball on the way. That's too strong, rebounded by Ferno. He'll push it up to Humble. Humble on the fast break, kicks it to Lucero. He fakes, drives into the paint, drops it unintentionally for Ferno, and he lays it up, gets the foul and the bucket, and Jeffrey Ferno to the line to shoot the and one. And Erie looking sharp here in the opening moments of this game. As Ferno comes up short. Jeffrey, a pretty good free throw shooter in practice, but he's kind of struggled this year in games. Spinning and then getting it poked away. And no, now a foul coming on Jeffrey Ferno. So to the line now is Braden Blick, the senior point guard, and reinforcements coming in here for Skyline. That one will spin out. Coming in is Hayden Robinson. Gage Robertson. That's going to be a fun one. And Trey Green. And that free throw is good, and there's the first point of the night for Skyline. Lucero will bring it up. Humble has it near side. Faking the shot there was Jaden. Humble again for three, and he hits it. Caleb Humble claps the hands, and he's got the bench and the crowd on their feet. Caleb Humble with the 3-ball. Getting some meaningful time here for the Tigers. Down near side is Green. Blick, the runner, off the window, and good touch there that time for Blick. Cuts the lead back to 7. Lucero to Ferno, the deep 2. That one well off the mark and rebounded by Blick. Dribbling in there is Robertson. Now a deep 2. That might have actually been a 3, and it was by Austin Robinson. And a travel called here, and Erie turns it over. So now Ty Larson, he will check in here for Caleb Humble, who hit the 3 here. Coming off to high fives and claps all around. Fun to see Caleb Humble, the student body president. He's the student director of the Erie Tiger Network class. So we're certainly excited for him as well. 4-point lead for Erie, 4:25 remaining here in the first. That's Robertson. He'll go down the lane, and he puts it soft off the window and in. Left side, it's Tyson. Tyson will fire the 3, and he hits it. So the 3-ball going down for the Tigers early. That's already their third 3 of the game halfway through this first quarter. Blick with it. Play it to the far side. In comes Robertson. Back out to one of the 2 Robinsons. That's Hayden Robinson. So there's a Robertson and 2 Robinsons in the game. We might just call them by their first name here. Lucero thought about the 3. Working against the zone. Now he will fire a deep 3. That was halfway down, popped out. Rebounded here on the near side by Austin Robinson. And a block called on Jaden Lucero as he tried to cut off the path of Hayden Robinson, the freshman. pass dumped into McGregor. Blick for three, and he swishes that one through. So an offensive affair here, and we're tied up at 13. Tigers started off this game 7-0. Loy kicks to Farno, trying to drive in. Now dishes off to Loy. Just a little hesitation. He'll kick out. They want a 3-second call. Floater there by Jaden Lucero, and that one is off the back iron, a little bit too strong. Up the floor comes the Falcons. A little hesitation there. Driving is Austin, and Austin Robinson gets it knocked away out of bounds. Tell you what, Ty Cervini, the head coach here for Skyline, he looks like he could be Tad Boyle's brother. 3-ball on the way, and that is hit. So Blick hits deep, and a 3-point lead for Skyline. And it is just raining threes here from both teams in this quarter. 2:25 remaining. Now Cody Yopin. Yopkin hit a 3. Larson into Loy. Deep 2-ball. That's too strong. Rebound by Larson off the window. No good. And then rebound corralled by Blick. He'll push the pace here. 3-on-3. Blick into the lane, and he is hammer blocked by Jeffrey Farno. And a travel called on Farno, and then Farno gets absolutely decked to the floor, and the referee will have a word here with Austin Robinson, but no foul called. Tell you what, Farno got pelted. Timeout here coming from Coach Moline. We'll step aside here on the Erie Tiger.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages.
We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
No. Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 16-13, Skyline leads. They have been shooting hot here after they were down 7-0 to start the game. Pass down low, layup no good. Rebound stolen away by Austin Robeson. And his putback is no good, and then a foul.
That foul is going to be on Gage Robertson, the sophomore, his first.
See if Erie can kind of slow things down here and settle into a rhythm. They like to run a little bit, but I think right now that's playing a little bit into the hands of Skyline here at home. 3-ball, too strong. Rebound is tracked down by Yop. He just whipped it right off the hands of Loy, and it fell safely into the hands of Austin Robeson. Blick with it now. He's been solid here in this quarter, guarded by Yop. They'll switch on him. Blick pulls up for 3, too strong. Rebound is yanked down, and man, Skyline playing with some vigor, and Blick lays it up and in, and a foul called, I think, on Cody Yop, and he'll get the and one. So Blick just going off here in quarter number 1, and Erie struggling a little bit defensively.
Yeah, they started the game well with Caleb Hummel on the floor. Then they got their more consistent starters on the floor, and then that's when Blick started to heat up. When both teams got their all the players that they normally play with on the floor. Then Blick got hot, hit a couple of threes, and then is shooting a and one.
That one is good. So now a 6-point lead here for Skyline. Larson to Tyson. Good shovel off to Loy, and that one's up and in. High scoring affair in the first quarter. 4-point lead, 48 seconds left. That one's blocked by Farno. Loy off to Jeffrey. Jeffrey drives, and they'll call a charge. Jeffrey does not like that. He's saying that player is backing up. He's backpedaling. And now Kevin Loy set to check in for Jeffrey Ferno, who has a pair of fouls.
At the start of the season, we were seeing Jordan Wynn get more playing time, but as the season's gone along, that's kind of shifted to Kevin Loy.
3 ball in the way by Hayden Robeson. That's off the mark. Ty Larson, full head of steam. Now he's waiting for the troops to arrive. 3 balls no good. Kevin Loy tried to get the board, and that was ripped from him, and then jump ball called, and Hayden Robeson doesn't like it. 11.1 ticks left. Mathis to inbound. First time we've said his name here tonight. And that's thrown behind Kevin Loy. And with 8 seconds left, Skyline will have last shot. Greg Robertson with it. 2 seconds left. He'll pull up on the baseline, and that's off the mark. And that will do it. Exciting first quarter of action. And Skyline leads it 19-15. We'll take a timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front range.
Welcome back in. Start of quarter number 2. As Erie trails it by 4 here. And they'll start the quarter with Tyson Nguyen, Kevin and Luke Loy, and Alex Mathis. Well, Tigers, more than anything, got to find a way to get some stops here defensively. Gage Robertson has it, and Gage gets it tipped off his body. He throws it away to Alex Mathis, and he stepped on the end line.
Coach Moline's going deep into his bench fairly early in this game. Not sure if that's the greatest idea, mostly just because you're down by 4. But
now Blick with it. Bounced off. Driving in, and a travel called. .7:30 remaining here. 2-3 zone here for Skyline. Tigers have shot well. Sometimes that'll get teams out of the zone, but not so far. Win. Nice pass down low to Mathis. It was a no look. Good offense board by Kevin Loy. Back out to Jordan Nguyen. That's off the mark short, and Jordan Nguyen saved it off of the Skyline player, and then I don't think either ref saw it or they said Jordan Nguyen was touching the line. I'm not sure.
I'd have to agree with you there. It didn't look like either ref had a clean look at that play, and so they just went with what they thought would have been the best call.
Blick continues his hot play. Lead now up to 6. Tyson shovels off. That's tipped away. Nguyen has it. Looking for help, and a travel call and a turnover. Now Blick Works on the left side for Lopez. Connor Smith is checked back in. 3 ball. Almost a heat check there, and then stepping on the line that time to try and save it was Hayden Robeson. Erie's still down 6 here. The Skyline team who's only won 2 conference games here.
This is kind of similar to the first game. Erie didn't get out to the greatest start, and Blick had a big first half. Kind of reminds you of Roosevelt's. This game is going in a very similar fashion.
Wide open layup, that time by Nate McGregor. And it's an 8-point lead for Skyline. The zone giving Erie some problems. 3 ball in the way, that's no good.
I think with the zone, obviously Erie did really well at the beginning against it, and that's kind of like a Skyline signature 2-3 zone, and they kind of just knew if they stuck with it, eventually it would start working, and it has.
So Alex Mathis to inbound. Ty Larson will walk it up the floor here as he checks back in. Larson, Jaden Lucero, Mathis, Ethan Tyson, and Kevin Loy. Loy has it squirt through his fingertips. A little high for him from Tyson. Now Blick with it. I don't think he's come out. He has played every minute of this game so far. 5 minutes left here in the half. Lopez has it right side, guarded by Kevin Loy. Tigers in the man-to-man. Up top is Robeson. Down low to Smith, trying to back his way in against Tyson. Mismatch there, gets his own rebound. Second shot's no good, gets a rebound again, and that's no good. And gets fouled and will go to the line. And a timeout here by Coach Moline. We'll also take a break. Full timeout here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility, and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 23-15. Erie on a bit of a drought. They jumped out, even had a 13-10 lead at one point, and since then they have been outscored 13-2 as Smith's free throw comes up short. Smith's shot is short again. So a chance here for the Tigers to close the gap a little bit. Got to figure out something here against this zone. Into Larson. Now Jaden thought about the three. He'll drive. The runner in the lane is good. Jaden Lucero coming up big there for the Tigers. Three ball by Blick. Man, he is on fire in this game as he hits another three. Mathis has it now. Tigers, good ball movement. Open three. That's off the mark by Lucero. Ball tapped around, picked up by Lopez. Then Lopez trying to beat the Tiger defense down the floor, out to Blick. He's guarded now by Tyson. And a good defensive play that time by Kevin Loy, but Erie couldn't save it as it was tipped and kind of rattled around, just couldn't be corralled. Now Jeffrey Farno checks back in, and the Tigers need some big minutes from him. And the big thing, he cannot give up another foul.
You're right, we don't want to get another one of those situations similar to the Meade game. Obviously, you see him guarding number 13, the big man for Skyline, where he got all those fouls really quick, and then Erie effectively had to play without him for the rest of the game. So that would not be ideal, especially with the way Blick has been shooting.
Patient possession here for Skyline. The runner too strong, rebound, double possession, and now Ty Larson goes hard to the ground. And that's the third time we've seen an Erie player go to the ground hard.
And most of them have been involving Austin Robeson.
And I think we're going to have a technical. Well, what is the deal? One of the officials was not happy down there. And he came and he said something on orange, but I don't know what that was. And a three-point foul shot on Blick. Tyson tried to close out on him and undercut him, and now Blick will go to the line. This has been a dream of a first half here for Skyline. That one is off the mark. Tigers have their usual starters out there. See if they can get something cooking. 2:45 left here in the half. Now Blick will have one more as he pushes the lead up to double digits.
Blick probably has around 15 points right now. And if you're curious, he averages around 21 points a game.
So 11-point lead. Larson has it. Over the midline. There comes the trap. He gets it off to Lucero quickly. Baseball pass to Tyson. Head fake drives. Nice pass down low to Loy. And when one motion just goes up Lisbon, that was beautiful. Luke Loy on the bucket, but nice pass from Lucero to Tyson, and then Tyson driving in. And running up the stands was Austin Robeson. Now Larson. Nice feed into Loy again. Turnaround jumper is good. So Luke Loy cut the lead back to 7 here for Erie. Couple straight buckets and a timeout coming for Skyline. 30-second timeout. We'll stick right here as this game brought to you by Jen McGurk Realty. Are you looking to buy or sell a new home? Jen McGurk, an experienced real estate agent serving Erie, Vista Ridge, and the surrounding communities. For years, Jen has assisted all types of buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. Give Jen a call today at 303-949-3331 or check out Jen Realty online at jenrealty.com. So a timeout there by Coach Cerveni, who I said looks like Tad Boyle's brother, at least from up here. And now Robeson will bring it up here for Skyline, and it's going to be a zone for the Tigers. That's confused Skyline a little bit. They had to kind of readjust. Now Blick with it in the corner.
I really like this defensive change for Erie. I'm guessing a lot of it has to do with not wanting Jeffrey Ferno to pick up another foul as Blake buries another 3. I don't know if he's missed more than once from behind the arc tonight.
It's been lethal. 10-point lead again. Into Loy. Tyson bounces low for Ferno. Reverse layup is good. He wanted the and one. So did Coach Moline. Tigers trying to trap there. A little bit of a trapping defense. Now it looks like they'll settle into a man here. .43 seconds left. Pass into the blocks for McGregor. Kicks it back out. Blick works it to the far side. Robertson. Now Austin Robeson hits. Man, Skyline cannot miss tonight. I don't even think they're playing that bad. It's just Skyline is shooting unconsciously. Loy drives, draws contact, and the bucket and one. And Tigers needed that one. Absorbed the contact low and got it to fall. As late kind of sliding over that time was Austin Robeson, a big-bodied sophomore down low.
And that's good for Erie as Loy hits the and one.
By the way, they list Austin Robeson at 6'6". I'll tell you what, if he's 6'6", I'm a monkey's uncle. 4 seconds left. Blick with it. Guarded by Larson. Deep 3 is well short, and the buzzer sounds before they can get the second shot off. Tigers close the gap a little bit. They're down 7 as they go into halftime.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
Open up a browser and look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis. She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right-hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Hi, my name is Caleb Humble and you're watching the Erie Tiger Network.
Chiropractors don't treat your symptoms. We treat the cause of your symptoms. On your first visit, we'll review your medical history and examine your vital signs, posture, strength, and reflexes. We'll also perform tests which are designed to give us insight into what may be causing your problem. The doctors at Great Day Chiropractic don't just treat adults. We also treat children of all ages.
We're located in historic Old Town Erie at 515 Briggs Street. We're open 5 days a week from Monday through Friday and the second and fourth Saturdays of each month.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Front Range Landfill puts all your needs in front of everything else. Front Range Landfill won Erie Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year Award, as well as being featured on national television. We are very proud of our facility and we welcome the opportunity to address your disposal needs. Our focus is on customer service. We strive to achieve easy and rapid access in and out of the facility. We feel certain that we will exceed your expectations of your solid waste disposal requirements. Choose Front Range Landfill for all your landfill needs. You will be pleased.
Hi, I'm Maya Michelson, and you're watching Erie Tiger Network.
Do you want a better smile, have a broken bracket, or are you a teenager in need of some braces? Then make your way down to Caraway Orthodontics. They are located in Louisville and Erie. Caraway Orthodontics supports Erie High School and its community. Come in and gain a beautiful smile for children, teens, and adults. They also provide Invisalign. Call this number 303-828-0454 or go to carawayortho.com.
And welcome back in Erie Tiger Network as we get you set here for half number 2. Erie will start the half here trailing by 7. And it was just a hot shooting first half there for Skyline, as it seemed like especially Braden Blick just could not miss. So big second half here for Erie as Coach Moline getting some last minute words to his team out here. In fact, both coaches drawn on the marker board.
And for Erie, it'll be the same guys that started the game. Tyson Humble, Jaden Lucero, Luke Loy, Jeffrey Farno. For Skyline, it's their normal starting 5. You got the freshman, Robeson, Hayden Robeson. You got Big Connor Smith and Austin Robeson, Gage Robertson, and of course, Braden Blick.
Last touch by a Falcon defender. A little bit of hesitation there by Tyson on the back cut. That was almost tossed out of bounds. Good to see Humble back out there. Humble swings it to Tyson, into Loy. That's been Loy's spot tonight. That'll come up a little short though. Skyline on the attack. Austin Robeson drives. They kick to Robertson. They'll reset up top. Tyson trying to guard Blick like glue and just deny all passes. And making the shot was Robertson. Their defense has not come up with a right recipe so far, and struggling at times against this zone. Loy will throw it up. That's too strong off the window. Skyline fans wanted to travel as Loy kind of hesitated before he put the basketball on the ground. 9-point lead for Skyline. Back to Blick, guarded by Loy, 3 ball. That's no good. Rebounded offensively, and the putback is good by Robeson. And Erie, they got to start rebounding the ball better. Into Loy. Kicks out to Humble. Humble will back it out. Humble, weak side. Goes all the way across for Tyson. Tigers a little bit bunched. Nice pass down low to Ferno from Humble, and that's good. So Ferno just backed his way in, a little sky hook. Puts Erie back to within single digits. Almost lost it there was Hayden Robeson. Hayden and Austin playing catch. Different body types, but faces, they look like brothers. I don't know for a fact that they're brothers. I'm just guessing so. Loy down the lane and gets the roll to go. I don't know how that one went in there. He's even surprised. Luke Loy, a smile on his face. He switched the ball with his hands in midair. And I don't know if we can quite catch that on the replay. Nope, a little bit too far after. But I think he switched that ball into his other hand, and somehow it just fell in. So a chance for a three-point play here by Luke Loy.
A little bit of magic there.
See if that maybe sparks Erie a little bit. Lead of Skyline back to 6 as Hayden Robeson will bring it up. By the way, Cody Yop has replaced Caleb Humble. Down low, there's Smith. Kick out, Lopez for 3, and he drills it. And everyone's making all their open 3 looks. Tyson feeds it low to Loy. Backdoor to Yop, layup, no good. As he tried to flip it in on the reverse. Good cut by Cody. Good find. Just couldn't quite get enough mustard on it as he was fouled coming through.
And it looks like Ferno may have thought that pass was for him. I don't think he saw Yop back cutting behind him. And that may have affected the shot in a little bit.
And Yop gets the first to fall. Lead back to 8. Every time Erie seems like gets a little life, a big shot is hit, and a nice little tap out there by Loy. Loy's been big so far in this half as Tyson rises and fires and hits. And a timeout here for Skyline. And we'll stick right here and let you know that you can like this broadcast of the Erie Tiger Network by clicking the little thumbs up button. That always helps us out. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and find us on social media. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, check us out online. Also follow the Erie Tiger Times. They'll have some good stories in there as well, a lot of times relating to sports. So be sure to check out the Tiger Times as well. It's erietigertimes.com. Well, a 6-point lead here for Skyline. As Erie trying to make a run here. They got to get a couple stops in a row, though. Seems like Skyline just continuing to shoot confidently. Almost a travel there by Robeson. Off to Blick. Now Erie in a 2-3. Giving Skyline a little taste of their own medicine here. Pass into the corner for Blick, and he stepped out of bounds. Coach Moline, I could hear him through the headset all the way up here yell, out! And the ref saw that and blew it dead. Turnover there for Skyline. Cody down low to Ferno. Power dribble in, rises and drops it in. Good looking, and Erie back to within 4 now. They've been down as many as 11, I believe.
And this is the closest that it's been in a while as well.
Robeson, and now Skyline wanting to be real patient and get Blick involved. And Erie trying to deny him the ball every possession. That's going to really wear out as there's a travel there. really wear out Ethan Tyson or whoever is guarding him. Takes a lot of energy to deny ball, especially when a lot of times when it's that best player, they'll run them through screens and all kinds of madness.
And you have seen multiple guys for Erie pick him up, so I'm guessing we'll see a combination of Tyson and Yop probably.
Tigers going 4 high, and then that one was punched out of the hand of Luke Loy and a foul called.
Then we'll also probably see Ferno, Lucero, and Loy end up on Blick through switches with screens. This Tigers defense is a defense that likes to switch. You saw that a couple times in the first half.
Lucero thought about the 3, tries to drive, kicks it out to Yop, fires across the court, 3 ball for Tyson. That's a little short, and then a foul called as Cody Yop gets shoved underneath by Robeson, and now there's 4 quick fouls here on Skyline and none on Erie. And one official coming over to talk to Cody as he, I think, kind of rubbed elbows with one of the Skyline players.
And Cody and Robeson, probably the two feistiest players for these two teams. So if you ever see that matchup, that is bound to get a little bit chippy.
Bounced into Loy. Loy traveled as he stopped to look for help. Would have been nice to see Erie get it all the way back to 2. 2:53 remaining here in the third. Erie trails by 4, 36-40. Robeson brings it up. Blick still being denied ball. This time he's guarded by Luke Loy. Tigers in the zone, but they are jumping every passing lane that Blick is in. Now Smith catches, kicks out. Robeson for 3. That's well short. Good read that time by Ferno. Gets it up to Yop. Nice bounce to Ethan Tyson. Layup is good, and the foul. That was Hayden Robeson that came across and then just grabbed him. And great passing there. What a great pass by Cody Yop. He caught it and immediately knew he was going to bounce it to Tyson, who had a just freight train-like speed, and a timeout for Skyline. We'll take a quick break here on the Erie Tiger Network.
And look up youtube.com/Erie Tiger Network. To subscribe, sign into YouTube and press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about ETN posts. To like the video, click the thumbs up button on the right hand side of the screen. Use the bar on the bottom of the screen to move and skip parts in the video. To skip forward or backwards, use the arrow keys to move 5 seconds. You can pause the video at any time by pressing the spacebar or clicking with the mouse.
We didn't really have Jack squat. And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. Ethan Tyson to the line for the and 1 to cut this to within a 1-point game off, man, just a great pass. A couple of great passes. One by Lucero, one by Yop. As that one's too strong. So still a 2-point game. And a double dribble, and man, Skyline's starting to come apart at the seams here.
And it looks like Hayden Robeson just got a little bit too much in his own head. He's a great player, obviously, on varsity, starting as a freshman.
Jaden for 3, that's short, gets his own rebound, drives in, gets blocked, and a jump ball call. Good call by the official as he got all ball and pushed it straight down. And a jump ball called, so possession arrow will go back to Erie. 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Robertson to Lopez. They'll play catch here. Near midcourt. Yop really trying to deny down low. Almost. And a behind the back pass, a little too fancy there from Blick. And that sails out of bounds. Yop is working relentlessly to try and deny Austin Robeson the ball. Those two are just going at it.
Seems like the Robesons, both of them, are pretty scrappy. So that's a fun matchup to watch down low.
And now Yop is fouled by Robeson after Yop passed it. And the officials, I think, watching that matchup closely, as after Cody Yop passed it, he got shoved there by Robeson. And it's 6 fouls right now on Skyline, none on Erie.
Tyson and Lucero both ran to the same spot. Probably just a little mix-up on the play right there.
Loy catches, top of the key. Shot is short and rebounded away by Robertson. Tigers have got in that space, but that is a low percentage shot. You look at the analytics now. That's not a shot that a whole lot of NBA teams are taking now, as losing it out of bounds was Austin Robeson, as he got an offensive board, just couldn't quite corral it. Now Kevin Loy will check in.
And smart play by Yop there, just to let the ball go out of bounds.
Lucero. Yop trapped a little bit. Off to Lucero. Good job getting his hand in the passing lane was Robeson, and then Skyline just lost out of bounds. Man, Skyline has gone ice cold here. Just stuck right at 40 here. 43 seconds remaining here in the period. Lucero. Zone defense here. Otherwise, that'd be a mismatch. But doesn't want to dribble into the zone. Jumper by Tyson, and he nails it home at the top of the key. So Erie has tied it up at 40. 22 seconds left here in the quarter. Big third quarter for Erie. Lopez with it.
And Skyline looking like they'll hold for the last shot. Blick with the ball.
10 seconds left. Cross-court pass stolen by Yop. He pushes ahead to Tyson. Tyson in, 3 seconds left, hesitates. Layup is good, and the Tigers take the lead at the end of the quarter off some outstanding defense and good passing here in this quarter. We're going to take a timeout. Head to quarter number 4 here on the Erie Tiger Network.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
There's a beast deep inside you. It will not die.
Ooh.
It will fight back.
And welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network, as we get you set for quarter number 4. I know maybe our biggest ETN fan, Marilyn Addington, she's nervous with smiles. Joining in on the ETN YouTube chat. You can check that every once in a while. 2-point lead. Erie starts with the ball here to start quarter number 4. Now Yop has it. Thought about the 3. Yop will usually take 1 or 2 threes a game. Ferno in, almost gets fouled. Good job defensively, though, that time by Robeson. Pass low, Robeson catches, layup is good. As Ferno tried to come over the top and swipe that away. We're all tied up at 42. Tigers moving it side to side quick, but not finding much room in the blocks. You have Tyson and Loy as Tyson goes up and hits that. And that is Ethan Tyson's shot. We say that mid-range shots are kind of a dying thing in basketball, but I tell you what, I haven't seen too many at the high school level shoot that shot better than Ethan Tyson. Is raining a three down on a rainbow is Blick. That's the first time we've heard him in a while. And Skyline back on top by 1.
You don't want to let Blick heat up again. That would not be good.
Now Ferno the runner, and that's good. That's the shot that Jeffrey Ferno made with regularity last season, but we haven't seen him make quite as much this year. Now Blick trying to work on Lucero, backs his way. Lopez swings it far side. Tigers still have not committed a foul in this half, and well, that was the announcer's jinx right there, Grayson.
Yeah.
Erie Tiger Network 101. If a good thing's happening, don't mention it. As there's the foul, the bucket, and 1. Into the line goes Connor Smith.
We haven't called his name much tonight because he got in foul trouble early in the game. But he is a starter for this team.
That one comes up short. Tigers down by 1 now. Lucero works it to Yap. Fake passes, that's what you'd like to see against a zone. That moves the zone as they anticipate every pass. Ball fakes. Loy trying to find his way out of trouble. Ferno thought about the 3. I don't believe Ferno's taken a 3 tonight.
And I don't believe that he has taken a 3 tonight either.
Yap will take a deep 3, a little too strong, and rebound is lost off the hands of Robeson. Man, that one was taken all the way from Fort Lupton.
That's probably Cody's favorite spot to shoot a 3 from.
Now Jaden will take a deep 3, and Jaden buries one into the heart of the hoop. 2-point lead for Erie. 5:14 remaining here in the game. This is Erie's biggest lead since the first quarter. Now dump pass down low. And Jeffrey Ferno just took a big fly swatter out of his pocket and dispatched of that one.
McGregor never saw him coming.
Lopez will inbound. Open up top was Robeson. He'll pass up. Now Blick, he'll fire from deep. That's too strong. Rebound by Smith. Dump pass low. That's almost stolen and then mishandled, and a travel called on Nate McGregor. Skyline fans not happy with the officiating. 6 fouls on Skyline, 1 on Erie. Erie will be in the bonus for the rest of this contest. And a timeout, full timeout. We gonna catch our breath here. It's an exciting one here in Skyline on the Erie Tiger Network.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Welcome back in. 2-point lead for the Tigers after the travel turnover by Skyline, and Erie with Loy, Ferno, Yop, Lucero, and Tyson out on the floor. Yop now just waiting. No shot clock in high school, and I have seen one time at Brush High School, as there's a floater, a player for Brush, he was playing against Sterling, and Sterling went zone, and the Brush player decided to stand there with the ball for over 1 minute and 15 seconds. Just stand there. That's why high school needs a shot clock. Timeout on the floor. We'll stick right here, 30-second timeout. As Erie leads it by 2 in a seesaw game. 4:23 left in what feels like the longest game ever. Really, it was a late start. This game has only been an hour long up to this point. We got started at 7:45 due to all the pre-game hoopla. And so it feels like a late one here at Skyline. Skyline, about 16 years ago, a very good athletic school. They had a girls' state basketball championship in 2004. A bunch of golf state championships and runners-up. Volleyball was pretty good. Baseball was a state runner-up in 2002. And tonight their basketball team trying to just beat Erie. And they have had a good night shooting, but Erie has battled back. Blick, a wild shot, and Blick, he's been mostly shut down for this half, and I think it's starting to frustrate him. We've seen him miss a 3, and he's just put up a couple wild ones lately. Into Smith, blocked by Ferno, and they're going to call a foul down low.
It's going to be 3 on Jeffrey. He's done a very good job defensively, not picking up fouls after picking up 2 relatively quick fouls. Not as quick as Smith, who picked his first 2 fouls up in 1 minute and 2 seconds into the game as he hits the free throw.
1-point game here. Smith at the line. 3:54. Smith hits both. Man, Smith has missed some bad free throws tonight, but that time squared them both up. We're tied. Trap coming. Erie trying to work out of that. Erie's got a lot of good ball handlers, so traps haven't been that effective against Erie this year. Tyson, top of the key, out to Ferno.
And you can kind of see that Skyline's running that same 2-3, but they're really extending it with the 2 guards that they've got in the game right now.
Shot by Tyson, rebound by Yop, gets it into Lloyd. The layup is good. What an offensive board by Yop. He's just been a warrior here tonight. And he grabbed that with one hand and shoveled it right to Luke Loy.
It's an incredible balancing act, even to be able to stay in bounds as Loy gets a steal. And it will stay Skyline ball.
And actually a foul coming on Skyline. So Loy scrambles to save it, then gets shoved hard to the floor, and now a 1-and-1 for Luke Loy. Man, that was a great defensive possession there by Loy. We have seen a lot of great effort plays from both teams here tonight.
Now Robertson coming back into the game. he's been really quiet tonight. When Skyline came to Erie, he kept them in the game for a while when Blick was cold.
Loy misses the front, and it's tipped around, and it's last off the fingertips of Jeffrey Farno. Skyline almost lost that because teammates are battling for the rebound. 3 minutes exactly. 2-point lead here for Erie. Skyline basketball. Robeson near the far timeline to Smith. Back to Robeson. Down low, and Robeson, the other one, Austin, puts it up and in, and it's tied again. What a game. Both teams playing well. Both teams just really gritty, and Erie really taking their time here offensively. They don't want to play into Skyline's hands, and so they're kind of making Skyline extend their zone. Now Jaden with it. Drives, kicks. Tyson thought about the three. He'll drive in. Tyson gets bumped, and a two-shot foul coming.
And that foul's going to go on, I believe they called it on Hayden Robeson, and that's going to be 5 on him. So his night's done.
Yep, Hayden Robeson, the point guard, is done. He's replaced by Lopez, who has 4.
And Hayden Robeson fouled out last time as well.
And Tyson can't hit that. So the Tigers have missed a couple big free throws here in a row. Free throws, such a huge part of the game. And that one is good. And a 1-point lead, 2:05. 2:05 remaining. Blick has it. He's guarded by Tyson. Tigers stick with the 2-3 zone. They're trying to run Blick across the gym floor. That shot is short. Rebounded by Loy. It's a 3-on-1. Loy up to Farno. Drives in. Layup is off the window and good. Nice feathery touch by Jeffrey Farno, and it's a 3-point lead with 1:38 left.
And that was a great pass by Luke Loy to get him the ball, and I think that's one thing that's kind of underrated sometimes in basketball is Cody Yop gets a steal.
Yop, another 3-on-2. Yop's layup is blocked, but a foul called as Yop goes flying into the mats behind the hoop, and Erie is looking real good right now. So a 3-point lead with Yop to the line and an intentional foul called. And the Skyline fans don't like it. But Yop went flying after that. And now he'll go to the line. And Yop, we've talked about how he can kind of get into the head of some players. And I think he's gotten under the skin of both Austin Robeson and Connor Smith. By the way, they didn't put up the foul as Yop misses both. I don't think Yop has ever had to shoot free throws with that kind of pressure before. And just couldn't get those to fall. But Erie does get the ball here.
One thing Yop's done really well tonight is pass. And I was saying earlier, Erie's passing has been exceptional tonight. Loy had a couple of good passes, Yop especially. Just all around one of those things you don't notice as much, but has a really big impact on the game.
And another foul on Skyline with 1:13 left. And to the line goes Luke Loy. You talked about Cody Yop. Not only has he improved, I think, a ton in the course of this season, but Cody Yop, he was on the D team 2 years ago. Coach Moline wasn't sure if Yop was going to be a player that was going to stick around, then he put him on the D team. And then Coach Moline wasn't sure if Yop was going to be a player that stuck around, and then he is on the JV. And then Coach Moline, I don't know, is sure about Cody Yop, and here he is. Yop has continued to progress as Erie misses 2 big free throws. And he's kind of a microcosm of this Erie team, just continuing to get better and better. Now 3-ball by Blick, and he is fouled from behind the arc, and now he will go to the line with a chance to tie this up. And Erie has missed, I believe, 5 straight free throws, and now Skyline with a chance for 3 straight.
Blick shot 3 free throws tonight on a similar type of play. He was 2 for 3 then. Now he and Lucero both have 3 fouls, so with a minute 5, not a big deal as he misses the first one. But if either of them picks up one quickly, that could be of note. I believe Austin Robeson has either 3 or 4 as he hits the second free throw.
So it's a 2-point game, 105. And that one is good. So 1-point game, and there is 1 minute remaining. And a timeout here by Coach Moline. We're going to catch our breath. It's a fun one here in Skyline on the Erie Tiger Network.
Click the search bar on the top right-hand corner of the screen and search up Erie Tiger Network. Click the channel icon and then press the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to receive notifications about when we post. Click the thumbs up icon to like the video. To enter full screen mode, press the icon on the bottom right-hand corner. To skip forward or backwards 10 seconds, double tap the left or right hand side of the screen. Press the pause button in the middle of the screen to pause the video. To skip to a different video, press the skip button when the video is paused.
Welcome back in, Erie Tiger Network. 1-point Erie lead, 58.6 ticks left. How many fingernails do you have left? Lucero will catch it in the backcourt. Lopez with 4 fouls, working against him. And man defense, Lucero recognizes that off to Lloyd, couldn't catch it cleanly. Drives. Man, I don't know if you want to play Erie straight up as Blick picks up a foul, and he is not happy with that.
And that's Blick's 4th, so now something to pay attention. With 44 seconds left, if Blick has to foul again, that's Skyline's best shooter by far. So if he does foul, I wouldn't be surprised to see Robertson come in for him as Tyson hits the free throw.
That is a big free throw by Ethan Tyson. That breaks a streak where Erie missed 5 in a row. They're leading by 2. That one's off the mark. Rebound here. Skyline basketball. They'll walk it up the floor. That's Blick with it. Tigers in the man. Blick falls down, and they'll say he was tripped by Ethan Tyson. Tigers with a few fouls to give here. And if you're Erie, you almost think about taking a foul here. Just be overly aggressive almost. If you still got a foul to give, that puts you in a situation where if they make a big shot and you have to foul as Blick shoots a 3, and that is good. And just like I said, if you have to make a shot now, you have to have 2 fouls, 23 ticks left. Tigers have 1 timeout, and they're going to take it. 20 seconds left. What a huge shot by Blick. And a 1-point lead for Skyline. And I'll tell you what, I need to stop talking. Oh, man.
Yes. Second time the announcer's jinx has hit us tonight.
Well, Erie, they have led throughout the quarter, but it's been free throws that have hurt them. They have missed 6 of their last 7, and now they trail by 1. As Blick was kind of cold and then all of a sudden hit. So what do you do if you're Coach Moline? What are you drawing up? He was talking with assistant coach Jimmy Lucero, and now he's coming in, and We can't quite see in there. Even with a little zoom in, Jeffrey Farnow's head is in the way.
If I'm Coach Moline and I'm drawing up a play, I'm going for the quickest shot I can get, whether that be a 3 or a layup. And then if Blick even so much as touches the ball, you've got 2 fouls to give. I don't let Blick touch the ball without fouling him. I'll take my chances with him shooting free throws in the bonus, but you do not want him shooting another 3.
So here we go in what's probably been the most exciting game of the year. 20.4 seconds left. Same group of guys out there for Erie. Lucero catches in the backcourt. Up to Loy. Tigers taking their time. Yeah, they've got to hurry. Only 10 seconds left. The shot by Tyson is no good. Rebounded. And Cody Yop is saying there should be more time on the clock.
And they will add more time to the clock. About 3 seconds ran off of it, so I'd expect to see around 7 seconds end up on it. The clock definitely ran, and the entire Erie bench was wanting more time on the clock. So they're only going to put 6.2 on there, so not ideal for Erie. The Erie bench wanted way more than that. A little bit of a kind of convenient clock operating there.
Almost a turnover there and a quick foul. So that's 1 of 2 fouls. Now 4.9 seconds left. Let's see here. I'm going to pan up a little bit so you can see the clock. See where it stops after this foul. Ideally, Erie would get a steal here. And a foul called, a timeout called before the inbound. And time ran off the clock.
So if I'm the Coach Lucero right now, I would really want to walk over and tell them to put 0.3 seconds back on the clock. There were 4.9 seconds. And in a game this close, with so little time left, every 10th of a second matters. And
yeah, we have the video proof that there was 4.9 left. They actually put 5.3 on the clock.
Kind of a good thing. I mean, we can probably take a look later and see how many seconds were left when that ball went out of bounds. So, and the extra 0.4 seconds, you're going to need an immediate foul or an immediate steal and a shot.
And now Skyline fans unhappy because they say there's 4.9 left. And they are screaming at the officials. Tell you what, we're not going to help them. We're not going to alert them up here.
It'd be kind of nice to show them how much time was left when that ball went out of bounds the first time. Don't know if we can take a look at that. And watching the clock, it does not appear that they are going to change it.
All right, here we go. Skyline tried a little run out play. They're having trouble getting it in. It's stolen. Yop has it. He goes up with a shot. It's blocked. It's rolling around, and it is going to be a Skyline win. What a crazy finish. I think Erie had a little more time than they thought, and they just couldn't get the last shot to fall. They got the steal. Oh, man. Well, it was a fun game here tonight. Tigers just come up a little bit short by a final score of 55-56, and Skyline wins here on senior night. Well, thank you so much for joining us for this broadcast of Tiger basketball. Certainly won't be the last one of the year. Until next time, for Nathan and Grayson, I'm Brandon. Thank you for joining us, and we'll tweet at you later.